Hello, Frank from the Old Town Coleman Center. I'm out in the shop today getting some appliances ready to ship, and I'm rebuilding a 502 stove, and it dawned on me that now would be a perfect time to make you a quick tip video on how to remove the burner bowl from this stove. The burner bowl is attached to a piece called the bunsen, and they come apart just like that. Unfortunately, these are both made of steel, and you know what happens when you mix air, water, and steel over 30, 40 years, you're going to get a lot of rust, and it can really bind this up and make it almost, if not impossible, to get it off. So this is the third video I've actually made on this. The first one was a rebuild of the 502 stove, and in that video I showed you how I used to do that. I used to take a pair of channel locking pliers, and if you're really careful, you can get it on the outside of the edge of the bowl, squeeze it gently and turn it, and if it's loose enough, it will come off. It's dangerous though, because you can certainly bend the burner bowl. A couple years ago, a gentleman sent me a link to this tool. This is an oil filter wrench that he found on Amazon, and I bought it, tried it, and made a video. It works great. You just set it over the burner bowl like that and put a wrench on it and turn it, and it'll come right off if it's loose enough. This can also bend a burner bowl if you're not careful. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove this puppy using a special tool from our friends over at the GPA Junkyard. Go get yourself an adult beverage. I'll be right back. Welcome back, and I hope you like my sexy GoPro. I wanted to show you this junction before I pull it apart. I'm running the screwdriver around. That's where all the rust will end up, and it can be almost impossible to get this thing apart. I highly recommend that you take the time, days if necessary, to shoot penetrating fluid here and keep it well lubed so that penetrating fluid can get down there and work on that rust. Let me show you what I did a few days ago. It was so rusty, and I used this tool to get it out, but this is what happened. This is how bad it was. Unbelievable. It would not come apart. I did not do any penetrating fluid, but I did a lot of heat, and it didn't help. But I finally forced it out. So we don't want to do this at all. So let's get on to the tool. And this is all it is. What you get from the GPA Junkyard is a disc with 3 screws. The disc has a hole in the center that's square, and then it has 3 holes around it. Those 3 holes correspond to the 3 holes in the burner bowl. So to use this tool, all you need to do is you set it on top of there, line it up best you can, put your screws in it. These screws are longer than the originals because the plate is so thick, it won't allow the originals to be used to hold it on. Okay, so now I'm getting it tight there, and it'd probably be useful if I had a Phillips screwdriver like this. And I'm just going to tighten them up. Okay, just like that. And now I'm going to take a 3/8 inch drive ratchet with a short extension on it, and I'm just going to set it down in there like that. And all I got to do is turn, and yeah, she's loose. Just like that. There's our burner bowl with the tool attached to it. So that's all there is to it. It's just as easy as that. What a great little tool. You can find this on eBay and Facebook from the GPA Junkyard. Costs you about 15 bucks. Do not be fooled by imitations. They're out there. This was designed and made by Coleman collectors for Coleman collectors, and that's why I recommend that you buy it from the GPA Junkyard. If you like this video, I hope that you give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. You can find me at Facebook, and you can also find me at www.oldtowncoleman.com. And until next time, keep 'em burning.